Yo, 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 what up? It's your boy IQ, man. Straight at that Dos Cinco Dos, baby. Yeah. Y'all ain't know what the fuck going on, man. So, I'm sitting back here chilling on my little back porch. You know what I'm saying? Watching the, I was watching the, Michael Jordan series, you know. But, I'll talk about this draft, man. I really didn't get a chance to talk about it. Figure out that a couple of days just to kind of assess everything and let y'all know what I think. So, yeah, we got the Panther chairs out here on deck too, man. You know, a little something. But anyway, first round, pick 7. Isaiah Simmons and Derrick Brown was on the board. Like, I wanted Isaiah Simmons or Derrick Brown. It really didn't matter to me. I felt like Isaiah Simmons was definitely a better athlete. Somebody that you can just kind of put on the field and just let him be the answer. What I mean by being an answer is whatever you got a tight end, a slot receiver or something like that, that's a playmaker. You can definitely put him on them to try to neutralize that person. But we went with Derrick Brown, who I thought was probably the second best defensive player in the draft. Excuse me, besides Chase Young. And a lot of Panther fans got it mixed up, man. Let me school y'all, man. 'Cause once I started seeing the draft, that's when I started seeing what Matt Rule was trying to do. So let me school you on something. Isaiah Simmons was not going. If we drafted him, he was not going to come here and play the middle linebacker position. He wasn't. Now I'm saying this. I'm not saying that I agree with whatever. I'm just telling you how they thinking. They already signed a middle linebacker, Tahir Whitehead. It's either gonna be Tahir Whitehead or Shaq Thompson. Shaq Thompson also got a deal, so it was gonna be one of them two that was gonna play the middle, regardless. So he wasn't gonna be a middle linebacker. Everybody saying, "Oh, you got to replace Luke Kuechly." You can't replace Luke Kuechly, man. It's not just because you don't have Luke Kuechly on your team don't mean you can't win football games, man. Trust me, y'all. Who's the middle linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens? It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's the middle linebacker for the Buffalo Bills? They one of the best defenses in the league. They don't got Luke Kuechly. So what I'm saying is, as long as you can play as a unit, you don't necessarily have to have a Luke Kuechly on your team to be successful. So what I'm saying is, they already made their mind up who they wanted to play middle linebacker. Trust me. So it wasn't going to be Isaiah Simmons. If we would have drafted him, he would have been an outside linebacker or he would have been a safety. That's it. He wasn't going to play the middle, y'all. Okay. So they went Derrick Brown. Here's why. We were 29th in the league in stopping the run. We was giving up like 5 yards a clip to everybody. So people forgetting that Ty Gurley's in the NFC South. Alvin Kamara's in the NFC South. So you have to be able to stop the run, man. First and foremost, you got to stop the run. So that's what Derrick Brown is going to bring. You put him beside KK, and that'll help stop the run. KK got hurt last year early, and that hurt us. One of the reasons why we couldn't stop nobody. Couldn't stop a nosebleed. So they go Derrick Brown. Hell of a pick. Which he should have been top 5. If it wasn't for them quarterbacks going so early, he would have went earlier. Second round, they went with Yetur Gross-Matos. Now, he raw. Still got a lot to learn, but he got the prototypical end body. He's like 6'6", 260, long. Reminds me of Pierre Paul. You know, got a good get off when he come out the ball. Like I say, he's still raw. Still got a lot to learn. But that's a good pick. So now your D line is somewhat solidified, right? So now you got Derrick Brown, KK, Brian Burns, and YG. We gonna call him YG. And you got YG. I'll take that. I would definitely take that because you got a little bit of everything. Brian Burns isn't as heavy, but he definitely got the pass rush moves to get by any tackle in the league. I don't care what nobody say. So now you solidify your D-line, right? You got to have a D-line in this division because look at all the quarterbacks that's in the division. You got Tom Brady, you got to see twice. Drew Brees, you got to see twice. Matt Ryan, you got to see twice. So you got to get after the quarterback. The one thing the quarterback hates the most is pressure coming right up the middle. We got the ability to do that. Last time KK had somebody legit beside him was Star. And KK went crazy. You know what I'm saying? He went crazy. So when we picked YG, that kind of made me feel like they're going to be running a 4-3. Which I believe that they're trying to do. They want to get the 4-3 going. Which I ain't got no problem with. So then we jump back up into the second round and we get Jeremy Chin. Now, my boy Legend, shout out to Legend. My boy Legend asked me, you know, if I seen his tape. At first I was like, nah, I didn't see it. But then I remember like, oh yeah, I did see his tape. You know, I don't know if anybody watches Harris Highlights or Just Bombs Productions. If you haven't seen them, man, go check them out, man, because they do their thing with the highlights and stuff, with the tape. And I remember, I believe it was Just Bombs Production. No, actually, it was Harris Highlights that said, like, one of the best safeties in the country, you know, check him out. So I looked at it, and I was like, yo, this dude is crazy. Like, he's like a poor man's Isaiah Simmons in a way. You know, he's like 6'3", he's like 220. He can hit. He can cover. I mean, and actually Steve Atwater is his uncle, so he got that bloodline. So I was watching this tape, watching how he's in off-man coverage. I think he was guarding a slot. I think he was playing Youngstown State, something like that. Guarding slot runs it out. He jumped it. Boom. Incomplete pass. And he's like 10 yards off of the dude. You know, blitzing, he can blitz. Tackle, he got the speed. I think he ran like a 4.4, something crazy, yo. Like, this dude could be legit. So I think you put him out there with Trey Boston, and I think he got something. Then we get Kenny Robinson, was another safety. Originally started at West Virginia, got into some academic trouble, ended up having to leave West Virginia, but then he went to the XFL. So he got some professional experience already. So went to the XFL, and he did pretty good in the XFL. He's another one, hybrid kind. He's like 6'2", 210, something like that. Another hybrid player. So I don't know if they're going to try to make him a corner, if they're going to try to, you know, keep him as a safety. Not sure. I don't want Jeremy Chin. Because they was asking, like, is Jeremy Chin going to be a linebacker? Nah, I want him back there playing safety, man. I want him back there playing safety. So we go defense all 7 rounds. We get Kenny Robinson. We get another corner out of Florida National, Startley. I think his last name Thomas. Startley Oliver Thomas, who's a wide receiver converted in the corner. He just can't tackle. His cover skills is so-so. He can't tackle. Then we get another defensive tackle. Bravion Roy out of Baylor. Big dude. This dude like 6'4", 330. This dude is huge. You know, sit right there in the gap. That's all I want you to do. Sit right there in the gap. Be big. So we get him. You know, I watched his tape. He was okay. He kind of reminded me of Star. Actually, he reminded me more of Dante Poe. That's who he reminded me of. He reminded me of Dante Poe. Just sit there and just be big and don't be moved. He's not going to get you a ton of sacks, but he's definitely going to stop the run. Oh yeah, we also got Pride Jr. out of Notre Dame, who's a corner. He's probably be more of like a nickel corner. I don't know if they're going to play him on the outside, but he's 5'11", about 190. Nice size corner, but this dude can run. We're talking about 4'3". Everybody we got can run. And that's the only thing I look forward to is speed. Dante running almost a 4'2". You know what I'm saying? He speed. Shaq can run. Tahir Whitehead can run. Kenny Robinson can run. Jeremy Chin can run. Everybody can run. So that's the one thing I'm looking forward to the most is we might be the youngest defense in the league, yo. We might be. You know what I'm saying? And we can run. Like I said, my only concern is corners, man. We in a division where you got to cover, man. You have got to cover in this division. You got Mike Evans with Godwin twice. Michael Thomas with Emmanuel Sanders twice. Julio Calvin Ridley twice. We got to have the guys that can cover these dudes, man. So Phil Snow, who was our defensive coordinator, definitely got his hands full, but I think he can do it. This dude is a football genius. I mean, I went back and looked at his schemes and I looked at his interviews. He was the defensive coordinator of the year last year when he was with Baylor. I mean, this dude, he an older dude, but man, this dude know football, yo. I mean, I'm just watching him talk, and you can tell he just loves football. All his players love him. So we're gonna see what kind of schemes he got set up for these dudes. Really excited about Jeremy Chin, though. Really excited about Derrick Brown. Derrick Brown gonna just be a beast, yo. I'm sorry. He's just gonna be a flat out beast. YG, like I said, kind of remind me of Pierre Paul. And I think he can be a beast. I kind of wanted to compare him to Greg Hardy, but he's not as powerful as Greg Hardy was. People forget, before Greg Hardy got into all this craziness, Greg Hardy was an animal, dog. He was a straight up animal in Carolina, man. That's a fact. So we'll see, man. The offense, I'm not worried about the offense. They went and got everything they needed in free agency. They used free agency to build the offense. They used the draft to build the defense. A lot of Panther fans got confused. Like, they got mad because Isaiah Simmons was on the board and we picked Derrick Brown. I'm like, dude, you can't go wrong either way. What are you mad about? I mean, we're talking about Derrick Brown, man. What are you mad about? I don't understand that. You know, because Isaiah Simmons was a sexy pick. You know what I'm saying? Because you see the highlight. You saw him in that championship game. But I'm telling you, man, Derrick Brown can play. He can play, man. I kept trying to explain to all these Panther fans, like, look, you mad about Derrick Brown? We still got a whole draft. We still got 6-7 more picks. Like, it ain't over, bro. That was just the first pick, man. They thought, like, after Derrick Brown, the draft was over. We didn't got no more picks after that. We wasn't going to draft no more positions after that. And now that the draft has ended, a lot more people starting to see what Matt Rule is doing. So I would have to give us probably an A-. I really wanted us to get more corners than safeties. I I wouldn't have been mad at. Trayvon Diggs, Dallas picked him up. Shout out to Mike, Reggie. Dallas picked up Trayvon Diggs. He's a big corner, like almost 6'3". You know what I'm saying? Big corner. That's what you need. Like, you don't want to put Dante Jackson on Mike Evans. You don't want to put him on Chris Godwin. Like, you don't want to just leave him out there like that. But I think that this free agency coming up, after there's still some people out there, I think they're going to address the corner position. And then after the cuts, they'll address the corner position again. But we definitely got to get some corners. That's it. And I'll be okay. Offensive side of the ball, like I said, Teddy Bridgewater, he's going to have Robbie Anderson, C-Mac, Curtis Samuel, DJ. I mean, that's a lot. We're going to score. We're going to score with Joe Brady running the offense, man. We're going to score, yo. We just got to get the defense up to par because they're going to be young. With young, come inexperience. And then so, possible penalties and, stuff like that. But we're definitely going to see. I give us an A. Strong A. And looking around, really wasn't paying attention to Atlanta and New Orleans, but I saw that Tampa got Antoine Winfield. That was a good pickup. And they got Tristan Wirfs. So Tampa hot right now, man. They doing their thing. Shout out to my boy Tampa too. Tampa hot right now. They better win a damn bowl is all I'm saying. All this talking coming out of Tampa Bay all of a sudden. I don't care about all that. I don't care about no name on the back of the jersey. You still gotta line up. I don't care what your name is. Brady, Breeze, Ryan. I don't care about that. You gotta line up, bro. Straight like that. You gotta line the fuck up. So your name alone ain't gonna scare us, yo. I'm telling you, it ain't. So we gonna see, man. Can't wait for the season to start. All this, stuff going around or whatever, I can't imagine having a full year without football. I don't know what I'd do. But I don't think that's gonna happen. We definitely gonna get some football this year. Too much money involved in football not to have a season. But yeah, man, that's my draft summary. I feel like they addressed pretty much all the needs on the defensive side of the ball, except for corner, I think. We still need some legit cover corners. I think Phil Snow's going to be running a lot of zone to help these young dudes out. Not a lot of man because we ain't got the corners to play that. So, we'll see. But, again, man, shout out to everybody out there, man. Make sure y'all stay safe. Wash your hands and all that, sanitize and all that. Till all this stuff, dies down. But, again, Tampa Bay, y'all hot right now. I get it. Y'all all over ESPN and all that. Okay. Don't sleep, though. That's all I'm going to tell you, man. Don't sleep, y'all. We got a little bitty little town down here in Charlotte. It's planting seeds. That's what we doing. We planting these seeds and we going to watch them grow. I'm trying to tell you. Don't sleep. Y'all better win the bowl while you can. I'm trying to tell you. Don't sleep, man. We right there. Don't sleep. I see what the defense is looking like, man. It's about to be crazy. We get some corners out there. Shit, boy. We're going to be hell, boy. We're going to be hell now, I'm telling you. Don't sleep. We on the way. But that's it, man. It's your boy IQ, man. I'll let your boy.